On any given day, 430,000 children are in the foster care system throughout the United States. According to the nonprofit full-service adoption agency called Family Connections Christian Adoption, in California alone, approximately 80,000 children are in foster care, and almost 50,000 need permanent homes. If you ask me, that's 79,998 too many. Now more than ever, county services like Division of Child and Family Services, DCFS, need families to step up into the role of a foster parent or resource family to provide safety, security, and love to these children. The horror stories of what's happening to the innocent children are sadly not going to stop overnight. But if you become a foster parent and stand up for the weak and innocent and provide the love and security that every child needs, each one might have a new future. I'm here today to discuss the benefits of becoming a foster parent or resource family in hopes that you'll consider becoming a light of hope. Now, the reason children enter the foster care system is because of maltreatment, and that can be sexual trauma, physical or emotional abuse, or even neglect. One negative stereotype that children in the foster system encounter is that they're damaged by their personal trauma. Now, it's not completely wrong, as another nonprofit organization called Voices for Children records that 25% of foster children in the United States experience PTSD related to their trauma. Because of this, it is important to remember that becoming a foster parent is going to be hard. And because of trauma and PTSD, there's so many people that often say that they just can't handle it, that dealing with the baggage of a foster child is too hard. And I'm here to remind you that anything worth doing is always going to be hard. And ultimately, that way of thinking is extremely selfish. Becoming a foster parent is not meant to make you feel better about yourself, because it requires selflessness and compassion. If you think that you're a kind person, you have compassion, strong sense of motivation, and you can provide time, you would be a great foster parent. You would be able to provide a safer home for a child or a sibling set. It's important to remember that if you're worried about the difficulties of becoming a foster parent, you first should put yourself in the shoes of the child that's in the foster system. Younger children are taken from their parents due to maltreatment, and that's usually leads to them not understanding why. Their entire world has been full of chaos, and now strangers tuck them into bed, make food that they have never had before, and now people have to watch them when they visit with their parents. Some learn to adapt to the chaos, and others are so thankful to find safety. Depending on your child's age, the triggers of the trauma may be easier to manage, but it's the will of a foster parent or a resource family that can provide the structure, security, and love that the child is missing. Now, it's also completely true that some children will not appreciate the structure and the security because, like I said, chaos is familiar. But this chaos leads to a very ugly realization. In an article written earlier this year called Adaptation of a Mental Health Treatment Engagement Intervention for Older Youths, Foster Youth, the author, Sarah Carter Nedendorf, explained that youth in the foster system have high rates of mental health needs. Up to 66% meet Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, DSM, criteria for at least one mental health disorder in their lifetime. As a foster parent, you can learn that by creating a safe place full of love and acceptance, you are able to break the cycle of mental health, loneliness, depression, addiction, violence, sexual abuse. It's this type of commitment that changes a child's future. Finally, I want you to think about the purpose that we have in our life. I believe that our purpose is to find meaning. But for 80,000 children here in California that need stability, they also need a chance to find the meaning of their life. There are dark places in this world, and I implore you to challenge yourself, to go to those dark places, become the light that scares away the pain, the loss, the grief that all foster children feel. Be that light of hope that a foster child needs. Thank you.